yeah, we don't know what happened, but let's keep going in this while they read out what exactly she was doing.
Center, including rough handling, force feeding, violent shaking, and even near suffocation. Police arrested.
Violent shaking and near suffocation. Violent shaking and near suffocation. Crazy. Where this is sickening. This is sickening. Some Florida daycare workers, a Florida daycare employee, is accused of abusing infants at the daycare. It's so scary because parents go to the daycare because they got to go to work, or they leave their kids at the daycare because they got to go to work. And then your child is getting abused while you're gone. It's a scary thing just to think that someone who said that they would take care of your child would abuse them. But let's get over into that. That is wild. So let's jump right into that.
On this Wednesday morning, we do want to transition to some breaking news headlines we are following. Take a look at your screen. And again, tragic news we are following. So I will say viewer discretion is advised as we are following the very latest this morning. Learning.
See, she would look like a nice. She would look like a nice lady. If I seen this lady at the daycare and I drop off my future kids, I would not think anything of it. Which, I mean, yes, you can't judge a book by its cover. You can't judge a book by its cover. So, but I mean, it's my kid. So if I just look at you and I don't feel safe leaving my kids there, I'm gonna have to go by my judgment. At least that's my thinking. Tell me if that thinking is wrong. But hey, that's my thinking. If I just feel like in my heart that nah, I'm just gonna go with my judgment. No, I'm not gonna leave my kid here. It just don't look right. I don't know what it is about you, but you just don't look like you need to be taking care of my kid. But hey, let's keep going into this video.
That a daycare worker in Ocala is accused of abusing infants. Investigators say those babies were between 4 and 9 months old in the Sunshine State of Florida. This morning, Fox 35 Orlando's Matt Trezza, he joins us live in Ocala with more on these allegations that this daycare worker now faces. Matt, good morning to you. Just tragic news that we are learning. What is the latest developments?
Yeah, so Ocala is a rural county that is, a rural city in Marion County, which is in the northwest part of central Florida, northwest of the Orlando metro area. And this all happened at the All-Star Learning Academy, which is this building behind me here. We have allegations of child abuse by one of the workers at this daycare center, including rough handling, force feeding, violent shaking, and even near suffocation.
Oh, whoa. They said, hold on, I gotta back that up some. They would listing that off. That is crazy. Let's back that up some.
Abuse by one of the workers at this daycare center, including rough.
So let's first thing is props up to the employee who told the authorities. Yes, they did the right thing. Now, a question is coming to my mind: how long did they see this, or was it the first time that they saw this that they called the police? Now, if she seen this happening and she finally just felt bad enough to where she calls the police, nah, says she needs to be in jail too. Now, if it was the first time she seen this and she immediately called the police, give her props. And hey, she did the right thing. But feeling yes, it is good. Even if it was the other part where she seen it before and she finally just felt bad about it. Yes, she did the right thing where she finally called the cops. But at the end of the day, you seen this happen for however long you seen it, and this is just my thing. That's just a scenario now, just a scenario. I don't know if that's actually happened. I don't know if they'll mention it, but yeah. If she's seen it happen before and she just finally got up the courage or the strength, well, I don't see where, even if she threatened you, to be like, don't tell nobody. Just go home, call the police when you get home, and just never come back. That's all as simple as that. But yeah, we don't know what happened, but let's keep going in this while they read out what exactly she was doing.
Center, including rough handling, force feeding, violent shaking, and even near suffocation. Police arrested.
Violent shaking and near suffocation. Violent shaking and near suffocation. Crazy.
33-year-old Carla Penalverti Gonzalez for allegedly mistreating 6 infants here at the daycare. Detectives say they uncovered multiple instances of abuse between March and July of this year. Police say the incidents were reported to supervisors, but, quote, no appropriate action was taken to address the allegations in a timely manner. Police had their body cam running when they put the cuffs on Carla.
No. No.
Nah. Don't cry now. Don't cry now. Nah, throw it to the ground.
Hey, can you please? Your cuffs.
Nah. Throwing it to the ground.
Listen, Carla, stop. You're gonna get charged for resisting.
You know what I say? Like I just said a second ago. Nah, as soon as she started crying and all that stuff, trying to fight, nah. Woo-ha! Slander right to the ground. We ain't gonna deal with that. You abusing kids? Nah. Infant kids, is that? Nah.
Now, Ocala police have notified the Florida Department of Children and Families about these allegations, and they are involved in this investigation. We're also told that police are investigating how the daycare's managers responded to the complaints that led to these charges, and the daycare staff will also perform remedial training before or as they continue to operate. Now, where they're asking anyone who may have any other knowledge of instances of abuse to please step forward and let Ocala police know. We're live in Ocala. Matt Trezza.
Now, that is wild. First thing. I don't care. I don't know how long they're going to give her for this, but doesn't sound long enough to me. They said she was force feeding the infants. Now, from 4 to 6 months, I believe. 4 to 9 months. 4 to 9 months old. And she was force feeding them, shaking them, and near suffocation of infants. This woman, let's back it up so we can see the woman again. Where is that? Now, this woman right here, violently shaking, all near suffocation, forced to feeding. I don't know how long. They said it happened from March to July. If you're doing this, doesn't seem to me that it was just from that time. You had to been doing this your whole time. I don't know if you just maybe you were just going. Nah, you can't. I'm not even gonna. No. At the end of the day, she needs to be in jail, and whatever sentence they give her, I don't know what it's gonna be, but it doesn't sound long enough to me. That sounds crazy. Abusing 6 infants, not children, infants that can't even talk to you yet, tell you what's happening. Sick. A woman, oh God, and a woman at that. I mean, most daycare I don't know. Tell me, are most daycare workers women? Mm-hmm. That is absolutely wild to me. Absolutely wild. Say that back up just one more time. We gotta, Jesus.
Allegations of child abuse by one of the workers at this daycare center, including rough handling, force feeding, violent shaking, and even near suffocation. Police arrested 33-year-old.
Yeah, nah. As soon as she would have resisted, you gotta throw it to the ground. I don't care what it is. Nah. So you abusing kids and infants of that? Nah, throw it to the ground. Might be a little sad, but hey, throw it to the ground. But That is crazy. Now, I'll keep everyone updated on what they actually charge her with. Or I know they're going to charge her with abusing children. What time, a sentence they actually give her. I want to see that. I want to hear what the sentence is, because I already know it's not going to feel like long enough to me. I already know it. Now tell me your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts. How much time do you think she should get? What are your thoughts? A daycare worker now. Now, does this make you look so I'm not a parent. How do parents go about looking into daycare? I'm assuming they didn't have any crazy, they had some good reviews. Or how do you go about trusting that the daycare will do the right thing? Tell me. How do you trust the daycares? Or how do you know for sure that something like this won't happen? There are some crazy people in the world. Crazy. Now, speaking. All right, everybody, remember this is AC Reviews the Word. Remember to like and subscribe.